In the small town of Ravenswood, nestled deep within the woods, there stood an old, decrepit mansion known as the Wraithwood House. Its sinister reputation echoed through generations, as tales of horror and inexplicable events surrounded its very existence. The Wraithwood House was once the grand residence of the wealthy Wraithwood family, who mysteriously vanished one stormy night many years ago. The house, now abandoned and crumbling, bore the scars of its tragic past. Locals believed that malevolent spirits haunted the mansion, seeking revenge for past atrocities committed by the Wraithwood family. The story began with a group of curious teenagers who dared to test the legends surrounding the Wraithwood house. They were intrigued by the chilling stories passed down from their elders, and decided to venture inside the foreboding structure one moonless night. Their excitement was palpable as they stepped through the creaking front door, the heavy scent of decay filling the air. As they explored the dimly lit rooms, the house seemed to come alive with eerie sounds, whispers in the breeze, floorboards groaning under unseen weight, and the faint echo of anguished cries. One by one, the group began to feel an oppressive presence pressing down upon them. Fear gnawed at their hearts, but their youthful bravado kept them pushing forward. Strange occurrences escalated, objects moved on their own, and disembodied shadows danced in the corners of their vision. As they reached the upper floors, a pervasive sense of dread engulfed them. In a forgotten study, they discovered an old, weathered diary, its pages filled with cryptic scribblings and disturbing sketches. The diary belonged to Evangeline Wraithwood, the last member of the cursed family, who had vanished without a trace on that fateful stormy night. Unbeknownst to the teenagers, their intrusion had awakened something malevolent within the Wraithwood house. The vengeful spirits of the past were no longer content to stay hidden in the shadows. Each room they entered became a nightmarish realm, distorting reality and preying on their deepest fears. One girl, Lily, found herself pursued by a relentless apparition that mirrored her every movement. Another boy, Jake, was trapped in a never-ending maze of shifting walls, taunted by mocking laughter that seemed to come from all directions. No matter how hard they tried to escape, the house's sinister grip tightened with every step. As terror consumed them, they realized they had to find a way to appease the spirits, or face an eternity trapped within the malevolent walls of the Wraithwood house. Desperate and on the brink of madness, they searched for clues to the mansion's dark secrets. The diary's cryptic entries led them to a hidden chamber deep within the house, where they discovered a chilling truth. The Wraithwood family had engaged in dark rituals and sacrifices to gain power and immortality, sealing their fate and binding them to the house forever. With the revelation, the spirit's anger intensified, threatening to engulf the teenagers in a maelstrom of malevolence. But amidst the chaos, Lily found a heart-wrenching plea for forgiveness within Evangeline's diary. She realized that the spirits were not only vengeful but also trapped, longing for release from the cursed mansion. Driven by empathy and an overwhelming desire to break the cycle of suffering, Lily convinced her friends to perform a ritual of redemption. Together, they sought to undo the dark magic that bound the spirits to the Wraithwood house. Their task was perilous, requiring immense courage and sacrifice. As they conducted the ritual, the mansion shook with fury, unleashing its wrath upon the intruders. Yet, fueled by determination, they persisted, holding on to hope that their actions might free the spirits from their eternal torment. In the climactic moment, as the ritual neared its end, the spirits' malevolence subsided, and a blinding light enveloped the Wraithwood house. The darkness that clung to its walls faded, revealing a sense of peace and release. When the light finally faded, the house stood silent and still, no longer haunted by the malevolent spirits of the past. The teenagers emerged from the mansion, changed forever by the harrowing experience they had endured. From that day forward, the Wraithwood house remained a solemn monument, a reminder of the dangers of seeking power at any cost. The legend of the haunted mansion persisted, but now, it carried a message of redemption and the power of compassion, in the face of darkness, a tale that would be recounted by generations to come, etching the name of Ravenswood and the Wraithwood house into the annals of horror folklore.